Okay, fine. Can I start talking?
Uh, yes, you are live now. Welcome, Hemant ji.
Yeah, good evening. Good evening, all of you. We are here for the topic of self-hypnosis, how it happens, or how it is done, like, and what are the uses also, everything, how it is beneficial to all of us. So let's talk on that because it's very important. I feel everybody should know that thing because it is actually beneficial in all the sides. Like you can say mental side, spiritual side, and even on the physical body. That is so very important because you are able to maintain many things out of that. So self hypnosis really takes care of you. This is the first sentence I will would like to tell you. If you operate properly on that thing, and if you are able to do it, then immense benefits. Stress relief बहुत छोटी सी बात है. सेल्फ हिप्नोसिस एंड स्ट्रेस रिलीफ ये पार्ट ऑफ द टॉपिक है. टॉपिक मेन है लेकिन ये सिर्फ एक पार्ट है. सेल्फ हिप्नोसिस इट इज जस्ट अ पार्ट. यू कैन डू हंड्रेड्स ऑफ थिंग्स विद योर इफ यू नो द टेक्निक्स प्रॉपरली, and it can really lead you to a peaceful life or maybe whatever stress free life or whatever you want. If you want it, you can do it. That is what I always say, and today also I'll say repeat the same sentence. So now let's know first what is hypnosis and self-hypnosis. I would not like to define and go very deep into those who are the doctrines and all, but definitely in a simple way, I would say it is an artificial sleep which is created by a person to another person, or in self-hypnosis, you can say if you have the ability, if you are able to do that on yourself, then you can go into a deep hypnosis, deep sleep, artificial sleep, which you can call self-hypnosis. But the thing is, when you go into hypnosis, there are so many things that you can give command, you can give suggestions, whatever you want to yourself, your body, the mind, where you want to grow, how you want to grow, where you want to suppress your things, where you want to actually keep the things at a certain stability. Anything and everything can be done. Very frankly, I don't know how many teachers or mentors and everybody say yes and no's and like the ability and disability or positives and negatives. But every energy has its own way to find a road or a place where to actually go inside. So here also it is the same. The energy you use, the techniques that you use, it can be used for good and bad both. So I would like to tell you, stick to the good ones. Because there are always it is in the books it is written that if you do that, this will not happen, that will not happen. And I have been telling that in my I've been attending some classes in many years back. I'm telling you, the thing is that there was always that positive talk. If you do this, then that will not happen. If you force, like the negative side, I say. अभी किसी को आप नींद में डालोगे तो आप ऐसा करोगे तो ऐसा नहीं होता. But yes, there is a danger always. Let me very frankly tell you. So you need a good mentor or a good teacher or a good person who can really like guide you well. You just can't say that okay, only positive side is there. So please, in everything, even in a single medicine, if you take a tablet, it can be a tablet which can take reactions. So hypnosis is a vast subject. So please let us not lie or fool ourselves and others. Hypnosis has immense benefits, but at the same time, see that you are using it for good purpose. A wrong suggestion, a wrong command can create a problem in you. That is also that much important. That is, it's serious business. It is not meant for fun because I have seen people making fun of like hypnosis. I've seen many things like happening. They'll poke that needles and then they'll give you a lot of a lot of weight and all, like 30, 40, 50 kg on your chest and head and all. Please don't do this here. You're here to grow. People might laugh and run away, but let's not get into it. I would request all like people. Use it for the benefit of your growth, inner growth, the physical growth. If there are ailments, sicknesses, stress levels, depressions, use it for that now. You show that way now means how to release yourself for the better. This is not a joke. No? So I'm just talking randomly because I will go into the subject within 5 minutes, but I'm just trying to convey you a message that please, this is not a laughing stock. You're making someone run in the sleep and all those things. Please don't do. एक्चुअली आप उसके सबकॉन्शियस का मजाक ही उड़ा रहे हो, ऐसा देखा जाए तो. If you feel that's good, then your people carry on. That is not an issue. Because I know many people know our hypnosis and many people will know it. Many people are going through the courses. Okay, great. Excitement is there, curiosity is there, everything is there. And it should be there. But see that you don't use for such purposes. I don't want to discuss some cases which I have found, 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever, or personally. So the thing is, a person, I don't want to name anything like that. A person was like, he was put into hypnosis and he was kept with a weight of 50 kgs, around 40, 45 kgs. And there were claps all around. But actually speaking, the stone or that particular thing was there on his chest. It was heavy enough to make him sick. At that moment, nobody realized it. But the pain started after 2, 3 days. So these subjects are so nice, beautiful. You feel that it's a miracle. Why use it for a better miracle, not for all this? हाँ सीरियसली आप किसी तकलीफ में ही हो और आपको बचना है उस दुखावे से पेन किलर की तरह यूज करना है करो. वी आर नॉट टेलिंग नो, but see the situation and do it. It's not for like just show you that oh and like people are clapping hands and laughing. No, please, please, this is a very serious business. There are many examples. It's not only about that weight only. People, you feel that it is a show, but I feel it is life. See that whenever you use, if you learned it or if you're learning it, use it for better purposes. That is the only thing I would say. Let your life grow. So coming back to self-hypnosis, it is a state where you yourself put your body and mind at rest, the outer mind, okay, and the physical body. When you are into trance, the deeper state or the deeper sleep or the deeper relaxation, whatever words you use, when you are at that stage, you are able to command yourself. If you have that ability, perfectly you learned it, then you have that ability to convert your stress into a neutral or maybe even better times. Like you may be at peace or happiness also. You can easily get released from that pain which you have, that mental or that stress or that sorrow or sadness or whatever it is. Now people will ask question कि sir हमने कितने दिन में होगा, how many days? It depends now how deep you are going or how your command is working or how your outer mind is accepting that command and it is going actually piercing through to your inner mind. That is very important. And if the inner mind is properly accepting or it accepts, the inner mind is this thing neutral, vacuum, totally zero. Okay, the subconscious, whatever you call it, has to accept. But the bridge, that is the mind, it has to be proper if you really want that thing to happen. Means the command to work properly, the suggestion to work. So definitely when you learn, first thing you learn is see that your mind accepts things. Because I have seen people 90, not 90, but at least 60-70% of the people are scared to go into trance or hypnosis or whatever. Because they feel that if I go inside, will I come out or not? That is the first basic thing everybody feels. Second, they are always afraid कि the mentor or the guide or the teacher may pull out some secrets from their mind and they already go into the shell first only. Okay, that is another problem. Third, they might think that the teacher or a mentor would, the hypnotist will do something wrong with us. Okay, great. We all are humans. We'll think like that. That is why I always tell in my presentations that please see that your rapport is first well developed so that your client, student, whoever it is, they have faith in you. And you too, like, have faith in your own student or patient. It should be a very good rapport. That is the first thing you should have. Whatever you do, आप योगा करो, आप पढ़ाई सिखाओ, ट्यूशंस करो, कुछ भी करो, anywhere. If your rapport is not good, the recipient or the receiver is going to be always at a shallow level, or like he won't accept 100% of what you are saying. And mind it, when you say something, prove it. I'm not saying that if you there are suppose 100 tricks or 100 commands or all types of things which you use for different purposes. If you know 10, then go for the 10 only. Don't go for other 90. Because when you do that, I know everything, or the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th command. And if you are not able to perform, then again the doubt will be created in the person's mind. अरे सर को एबिलिटी नहीं है, he or she may wait for a few days, ऐसा नहीं है. That is why I always say keep. I know there are many people who really are well at commanding and all, but still if you really take a good time, say 7, 15, 20 days, 1 month, then it is good enough to like converting that person's mind and whatever he needs that in a proper manner. You get enough time. If you say I can do it in 2 sessions, 3 sessions, then actually if you don't get a proper result, then again it is a problem. Because the receiver, if he is unable or its inability is there, like to 100% follow you in the beginning, although he or she might be believing in you, have faith in you, everything, still if it goes late, like then who is responsible? Both sides it's a tug of war. No? So let's have enough time first of all. और रही बात मनी पार्ट की, if you are a professional, then make them understand, see what you are doing. No need to lie or say something like Goma Firaki and all. No. Whatever is the yes, Baba, this is the way it is, and this is the way we work. Then they will get something out of it, good results, I mean to say. Now coming back to stress, how it will be useful to us. Person knowing self-hypnosis or operating through self-hypnosis once, when you are giving command to yourself, you're going into that stage, first stage, second stage, third stage, whatever, like the command should be proper. Whatever you're saying to yourself, first check out that whether you are in hypnosis or not, whether you are gone or not. And if you don't want to check, then one thing, believe in yourself that you are into a proper hypnotic state. That is another way of doing it. You should not doubt yourself whether you are there inside or not. That one thin line of doubt will not give you results, or very shallow results, 10, 20, 30%. If you want good 50, 60, 70, 80% results, then see that you believe. It's very clear. Don't doubt yourself or whoever is doing for you. If you are into self-hypnosis, believe yourself that you are there inside. And I tell you, that is the biggest thing to happen. If you doubt yourself, then I don't know how many people like have seen or gone through and given commands like that, but the results are very low percentage. Like you will not be satisfied with your things. It may take a long time. Even when you give command, suppose I'm into a total stress, I'm into a depression or whatever, like I'm not feeling great. I feel very irritated or very angry or very sad or always in a sorrowful state, keeping quiet in a corner, whatever it can be. I don't know, many things. Like, and even there are for ladies, so it is different when you go into the certain things. Like there are many issues. So, are they commanding properly or not? That is very important. the results will follow. But the command or the statement which you actually operate or then suggest yourself, the command which you give yourself, it should be proper. And should deal with the problem that you have. You cannot, if you have a headache and you're stressed out of because of that, you can't say, "Bhai, mera body ठीक करो," या you say that, "Okay, my body is great, I'm feeling better, this, that, my heart is sound." Where the problem is, just go into that. No? Overall, when you command the head, also that it actually applies to the whole body. Don't worry, it goes. You feel better only. But the speciality is that your head is paining. No? So better give the suggestion for your head. No? Which part, which area, whatever it is. For example, suppose I'm feeling the pain over here on the left side. So my command will be like that. My left side of the skull or the head is just calming down. It's becoming more peaceful. It is becoming more better. The pain is vanishing away. Or I'm feeling much more better. Every moment I'm just feeling better and better and better. All the toxic cells are there. They are just removed by every single breath which I exhale. When I inhale, I'm just being healed by that cosmic power, whatever you feel like, whatever is good for you, or your blessings from your guru, God, whoever. Give a proper command. But remember one thing, that you always give the command in the present tense. See that your command is in the present tense, not in the past or the future tense. That will give you more effect. Past में गया तो गुजर चुका है, उससे कुछ लेना देना नहीं है ना. Time has gone. And the future, who has seen? Nor me and nor you right now. Yes, you can give a command that every moment as the time passes by, every single minute I'm getting healed more and more, I feel better and better. That is okay. But if you say, "I will get better, I will feel better," then it will never come. Because of subconscious will, हाँ होगा भाई आगे जाके, जब होना है तब होगा. So that you can't do. See that in immediate present tense, like in the continuously, it should be like a continuous present tense. Then also it is okay. And see that your command is very much powerful. That force should be very much proper. Like you can't be a dull or like that. You're just doubting yourself, or the command itself is wrong, or a doubtful command. Then it is a bit shaky. Many books and many people have already on the YouTube also lectured how to give it and all. Yes, you can give that way. 100% is going to work. But see, when it will work, when you are proper. At last, you have to do it. You can't just read and say, "Oh, okay, I have read it and it's done." You have to apply that force on you, no? Because you have depression, sadness, stress, pain, whatever it is. When you will operate properly, 100%, then it will work. You can't blame the subject if it is not giving results, because we are lacking somewhere. It's not the subject that is lacking. To understand that, it's very important. So people just tend to like, they want results, but how to like derive or come to that stage to achieve maximum, that you really should know. No? And of course, if a person says nahi ho raha hai, to practice it more. If you think in the initial stages you are unable to do, practice 1 time, 10 times, 100 times, do it. One fine day you'll get the answers. Nowadays there are professional courses, okay, great. Initially there were very few or rarely or maybe none. I myself read from the roadside books, and my My dad had hundreds of books, so I used to read from that, like those spiritual books, and they used to like how to go in trance and all. Like I, I, I was just self-taught. So right now, though, you have so many books and courses and everything. Manipulations are of course there because every person who writes the book, he or she or even me, if I write it, I'm going to see that it is to my advantage that it is written. No, everybody is there. It is commercialization nowadays, no? Fully. So you pick up what is good for you. If you feel certain person, certain book is good, and it is good for me, and the things inside are workable for me, whatever that commands are there or how the suggestions are made or whether that thing is applicable to your mind body, it is like great, then enjoy that thing. Come on, start it. It's not that they are wrong and someone is great and I am very this thing. No, nothing like that. What is useful for you, your body, mind, pick it up. And still if you are unable, then go to a proper person who can guide you well or then remove you from that thing. Or then you get a good teacher who can teach you a proper self-hypnosis. But mind it, don't go for such experiments like poking needles and keeping stones and all that. Means that is of again means 10 times I request people don't do that because that might become dangerous sometime. One needle and septic हो गया तो आप poison कुछ भी हो सकता है. Why to play that tricks? No? Instead apply those good statements, good suggestions or commands that you're becoming healthier, you're becoming better, whatever it may be the cause. Because as far as spirituality is concerned, or the soul is concerned, or whatever the subconscious mind is concerned, it is always very pious thing, and it has to grow in a higher way. No, it's the soul part. So I feel sometimes I feel okay, why the fun is being made of that. People may take it joke or jovially, whatever it is. No. But somewhere do I feel sad sometimes that we are being played with the subconscious. Because we always say na every single deed or karma that we do is always noted down. It's like a computer chip. Every single moment what you do in life is being recorded. Even this is recorded. Na? I'm sitting like this. This is recorded in my subconscious for coming lakhs of years. If I die and again my rebirth, whenever I born again and born again, it is there inside as a chip. So mind what suggestion and commands you are giving to yourself or others. Every single person believes that, no? कि भैया हमारे सबकॉन्शियस में सब कुछ गड़ा हुआ है, पास्ट है, बहुत सारे जन्मों की कहानी लिखी हुई है अंदर, पास्ट लाइफ, तो फिर प्रेजेंट भी लिखी जा रही है अगले लाइफ के लिए. तो लव दैट. Use it for a better purpose, better. That is it. Make better relations, make better bondings, make better healings, make them more clever, maybe study, games, whatever it is, the good things. Let the suppose relationships है, प्यार का है, कुछ भी है, ग्रो करो ना, उसको गंदा क्यों करना है किसी का सजेशन लेकर. See that when you are coming out of the trust for that, you should feel that happy. And actually, it should be like working like that when you are back to your senses fully. stress is again, I tell you, just one part of the game, small part. Now, when the stress is very deep, like it may be like you say it's gone like months and years and all those things, then it may take a little time because that mind has become so corrupt with that things. Yeah, the person is so afraid and scared कि अब मैं ठीक नहीं होऊंगा या मैं ऐसा ही हूँ, मैं ऐसी ही हूँ, अब मैं कैसे बाहर आऊंगा आऊंगी, है ना. So they are very scared or they are like they feel that my life is gone, खत्म. But it is not like that. That is why giving confidence, making a big, great bonding is very important. Make them believe that everything can happen. And it does that. Except for a person who has died पूरा, fully. Anything and everything can happen. उसको उठाना मुश्किल है क्योंकि चला गया है पूरी तरह से. You know, scientifically, brain and heart both are gone, dead. Otherwise, everything can happen. So stress is very, very small thing. So, but see that you all practice. When you learn self-hypnosis, understand the right commands. Under stress, there are whatever 2, 3 main commands that you can give, that whatever and wherever you feel that whatever the reason may be, it may be emotional, it may be your workplace, it may be a family thing, it may be your friends or whatever, wherever you the thing has happened due to that, the stress level has come out because of that issue, then see that you go to the base of that and see that that particular thing is only removed, or then you are given the ability to cope that. अगर मुझे किसी चीज से परेशानी है तो या तो मैं उसको हटा दूंगा, या मुझे एक ही चीज है मेरा मेंटर कर सकता है कि वो मुझे बोलेगा कि यू आर एबल टू कोप विद दिस थिंग्स वेरी इजीली. These are very minor things for you. The command would be, these are all minor issues. You are easily able to cope with the stress, and that too very happily. You have that power within you. You are far more stronger than that those stress level ka things, like whatever that pain is being given by certain things, like that should be a ability. Make them stronger. Let them face it. They should stay. They should face that stress very happily. I say डर के बैठ जाऊंगा ऐसा नहीं. भाई तुम्हारे में ताकत है, ये बहुत छोटा लेवल है स्ट्रेस का. इससे 100 गुना ज्यादा स्ट्रेस आया तो भी आप पार कर सकते हो बैठे बैठे. तो ये तुम्हारे दिमाग की, तुम्हारे बॉडी की, तुम्हारे अंदर सबकॉन्शियस की ताकत है. So that the life becomes easy, no? Because if you remove a certain thing from your mind, कि ये स्ट्रेस खत्म कर दिया तो दूसरा खड़ा हो जाएगा दूसरे दिन. Hundreds of things will come up every single day, one. Then what to do? To make the person strong, no? That is my way of working, I feel. Make the mind strong, make the person very strong enough, like his ability should be great, like he can really cope with everything whatever comes to his life. And if you have the power, something extraordinary, then you can go ahead. That is always there. There are people who do it. If you are lucky enough, you can get them. Patient, student, or whoever under the problem, if he gets a mentor or a teacher whose ability is extraordinary, then you are lucky enough, I would say. So they can do anything. Forget about this small self-hypnosis. But yes, definitely hypnosis is important. Every single day, we all go into trance without knowing. Even if I'm sitting like this for 4, 5 minutes, I'm in trance. We all, whether we are traveling in a bus or a car, train, or then we are at home sitting, suddenly we are watching television and we are going into it, and we are unable to listen when our family members call us. Means that is trance. You are already into a semi-trance. When you're on phone, you never listen to people around you. You might walk while you're walking and you bang up people and still go ahead without seeing. That is what? That is semi-trance. Every single day we use that, but we are unaware of it. Become aware what you're doing. Okay, so dealing with stress is not a great thing. It can be easily solved, provided that your faith and you are transparent enough with your mentor. Always speak the truth, whatever has happened, or why you are into that trauma. Please open yourself up. You know it, you discuss it properly, then even the guide or the teacher will be able to do it much more better for you. Once you learn self-hypnosis, then you need not means you don't need anyone first of all. Because you yourself give the suggestions. In the beginning, you might feel it is a bit difficult, but once you start giving suggestions slowly and gradually, it will happen. It may take a little more time, no issue. But at least if you want to keep your secrets to yourself, keep it and do it. Instead of 10 days, it might take 20 days or 30 days or whatever. But it will happen. Yes, but when you learn it properly. See that you are not on the wrong track. Because giving wrong suggestions, I don't say it is very toxic or poisonous for your life and all, but definitely there will be a great confusion, tug of war between the mind and the and your that ability might become inability, means that inability to understand the things what you are doing or what you're suggesting people or yourself. Then you end up getting very less percentage of results. So we don't want that. We want maximum results, no? So you have to understand the concept deep. If you know something shallow, do it at shallow levels. Simple things. Okay, so if you really want to learn, I don't feel it takes hardly 4, 6, 8 hours also. If you want to really learn, if you have that passion, urge to understand, I don't feel one day is enough. Then it is up to you whether you're going to practice or not, how much time you're going to give daily, how much you really read the subject, observe the subject, understand the subject, how much you daily practice on yourself. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, how much? With various suggestions, commands, how it works on yourself. That is the greatest thing to happen. No? See that you do that. Just by reading it, nothing happens. You have to practice it. And if you're watching a video, or when your teacher or guide or whoever is there is doing certain presentations, observe very minutely how the words are used, how the tone is used, how the throw-offs are used, how the magnetic effects are used. Everything is important. Be a very sharp observer. How the eye movements are working. Every single thing. If you want to become something better off, like in that subject, then You should be a great observer, learner, understand it well deep, go into that. Then the books that you read will work for you. Or whatever you see in the videos and whatever you heard, it will work when you have known it deeply, properly, understood the subject. Okay, I know. Now there are many like vocabulary is a very much thing, but try to keep it as simple because there are many people like me who don't know great vocabulary. The patients or the students might not be knowing great words. So see that you are much simpler. If you are knowing it better and if a good educated person comes to you, use your big words, no issues. Okay. But definitely see that you're very simple so that things really go into the head till the end. And it works properly. It is that your command or the advice that you're giving, the suggestion that you're giving to the person, उसके भेजे में घुसना बहुत जरूरी है. अगर वहां तक नहीं गया तो वो कुछ नहीं समझ पाया तो आपका सजेशन का क्या होगा. इंट्रांस तो वो डिक्शनरी लेके नहीं बैठेगा कि ये वर्ड का क्या मीनिंग होता है. If I'm wrong, please correct me. So if you are using a simple words which every person knows, then the effect will be much more. There are people who practice for hours and I know the ability. Even a touch can remove a stress. सर पे हाथ फेर दिया दोपहर में पता ही नहीं चलेगा दर्द था या नहीं. So this is there. Many things happen. But for that you need to go deep. It's like you really have to understand. Okay? So this sorry like through the session started a bit late. I would like to really talk on this, but the time is not allowing. We are already 9:05, and next time, whenever I'm being over here, I'll see that I continue this subject because there are many things to be discussed. These are all shallow level things. When you go into it, you really have to go deeper. I'll be ready with the commands. I'll be ready with the proper trance session for this. I'll show you how self hypnosis works on myself and whatever you can do also we'll do that also, and definitely we'll go for that. Okay, so if anybody would like to just talk something, please like ask something. Otherwise, we'll end it over here only. So next time, definitely it will be a full hour session.
Yeah. Good evening, Hemant ji. Good evening, everybody. So I'm sorry I joined late, so I didn't catch the gist of what you were talking about. But yes, it's an extensive subject. उसको थोड़ा थोड़ा डोजेज में ही देना चाहिए वैसे भी ठीक है इट्स ओके
आज थोड़ा लेट हो गया. I'm sorry.
हाँ कोई बात नहीं व्हाट अ टाइमिंग डज सो यस नीलम जी आपने कुछ पूछना है आपने सुना है तो क्योंकि मैंने तो कुछ सुना नहीं तो हेमंत जी क्या बोल रहे थे if anybody has any questions चलो आई थिंक वी कैन वाइंड अप देन एंड नेक्स्ट टाइम फिर आप जो एक्सरसाइज भी कराते हो तो दैट्स ऑलवेज
Yeah,
वेरी
yeah, definitely. I was actually going to trance myself, but the time. So
Yeah.
that was the issue. But definitely in between, whenever even in a odd day, we can. I will be there.
Yeah, definitely. We'll do it again. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. We'll see meet you.